Alright guys, what is up and how y'all doing? Today's video we're going to be going over our comparing series. And pretty much if you don't know what I'm talking about, pretty much every episode I take two operators with similar gadgets and I compare them in this video. Now I'm going to be comparing them in three main factors. The first is their speed, the second is their guns, and the third is their gadget. Let's get into it. So in this episode, we're going to be versing Zofia and Ash. Let's get on to the video. So first off, I also need to quickly say that I literally got Zofia around, I would say 3 days ago, so I might not be the best player with her, but either way, we're just going to get on to this, okay? So pretty much, first let's start off with Zofia. So Zofia has two amazing guns. The first gun is the M762 assault rifle, which is an effective medium range AR with a custom shoulder stock, front hand guard, and a flat upper rail. The damage is 45 and the fire rate is 730. The mobility is 50, but the capacity is only 30. Anyway, so then after there's the LMGE, and pretty much this is a light machine gun, and it's a compact package belt-fed AR with a 150 round box. It lays a fierce medium range suppressive fire, and the damage on this is 41. The fire rate is 720, and the mobility is 50, and the capacity is 150. Anyway, so the secondary weapon is the RG-15, which is a handgun, and it's a customized 9mm semi-automatic handgun equipped with a Romeo 1 reflex. Alright, and now the damage is 38, the mobility is 45, and the capacity is 15. Anyways, she comes with a breaching charge or a claymore. Personally, I recommend the claymore because the breach charge is more up close, and with Zofia, you kind of have to be more far away to actually use her gadget. But anyways, Zofia is actually a 2 armor 2 speed, so you can use her as either a more laid back person or more aggressive player. Even though her guns do kind of like push yourself to be more of an aggressive player, you can use her however you want. But anyways, so her gadget is the KS-79 Lifeline, and pretty much this is a double barrel launcher that can fire both concussion and impact grenades. So if you don't know, Zofia has 2 impact grenades and 4 concussion grenades. Now personally, what I like doing is I like using the impact first to destroy it like an unreinforced wall, and after that I just fire in some concussions to obviously concussion the other people. And honestly, personally, I really like this because, you know, you get more to your gadget. But anyways, so let's move on to Ash, which we're gonna get into right now. Anyways, so her 2 primary weapons are the G36C and the R4C. The G36C is an assault rifle with medium recoil, and it takes 5.56mm caliber ammunition, and the damage on here is 38, the fire rate is 780, the mobility is 50, and the capacity is 30. Anyways, so for the damage is 39 for the R4C, the fire rate's 860, the mobility is 50, and the capacity is 30. Anyways, then there's the M45 Music, and this is a handgun, and it's a semi-automatic high-caliber pistol with medium stopping power and an extended range. This thing does 58 damage, it has 45 in terms of its mobility, and it has 7 bullets. Anyways, so the 5.7 USG is a handgun, and it's a semi-automatic pistol with low-caliber, high-velocity rounds. It's used by FBI SWAT. Now this, I don't know why, but I feel like that for some reason, all the pistols are like 45 in terms of mobility. Like, the reality, I personally think that some of the ARs should be 50 mobility, not pistols. Pistols are smaller, but they're still deadly. But anyways, so this thing has a capacity of 20, which is actually really good. And there's a choice of breaching charges or stun grenades. I personally pick the stun grenades. Anyways, let's take a look at her speed. So as you see here, her speed is a 1 armor 3 speed, and personally, or not personally, but you obviously have to use her as more of an aggressive or slash rush person. You can't really just sit back because obviously her gadget's more of a rush, and personally you kind of have to rush. But anyways, so her actual gadget is the M120 CREM, or a compact rifle entry munition. I think that's how you call it. Anyways, so this thing pretty much is just it fires an explosive breach round that burrows into a surface and it automatically detonates. And personally, I don't even know what to say about Ash. Ash is just a decent operator. I don't really care or know that much about her. Anyways, this is going to be the end of the video, but we're going to do this for the final result. So there's Zofia or Ash. Who would I pick? Personally, I would say I would have to pick Zofia. Now, the main reason I would pick Zofia is because, first off, her guns are better. Second of all, her actual gadget is better because, you know, you have 2 concussions, or you have 2 impacts, which pretty much work the same as Ash. And on top of that, you get 4 concussions, and that's pretty good in my opinion. But anyways, guys, that is all for the video, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the video, because of course I do want you guys to do that. But anyways, guys, goodbye.